Hello, I'm Daniel and I work here at Gunnebohausen Gardens as a gardener. And today I'm going to show you how to sharpen a hook. These hooks we are going to use to cut straight hedges. To begin with, you're better off keeping your hooks fairly well maintained so they are sharp at all times. Here you can see the difference in edges. This one is newly sharpened and this one is how you usually find them at the market. They are old tools, so they are rusty and very blunt. So you have to work with them for a bit if you're using old ones, which are the best. But if you're starting off with a blunt edge, you need to use a grindstone or an angle grinder, in this case with a floppy disk. Or you could also use an iron file to create this primary bevel. When the primary bevel is sufficiently sharp, you just have to use a whetstone to do the very last bit. You use the whetstone to make a secondary bevel, or the very outmost edge here, to make it very sharp. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just has to be sharp enough. If you make it too sharp, or too pointy, that is, it's probably going to bend because of the hardness of the wood. So you have to find a balance. So I'm not very fussy about this. Some would say I need to do it a certain way, but as long as it's good enough, that's good enough. I just do it like this. And I work my way along the edge. And of course, I need to watch where I'm moving my hands so I don't cut myself. And I think this is a good way to do it because it doesn't create any burr. I take away potential burr from the grinding. And I do the same on the other side. This might take some time to do, because depending on how good you are at grinding, there might be quite a lot of steel to still take away. When I think I'm finished with the honing, I make sure it's sharp by testing it on my fingernail, on my thumb. You can see how it kind of sticks to the nail. When it does, I think that's good enough. So when you're finished with your edge, you have to mount it on a shaft. And this is how it would look when finished.